Hi, welcome to How to Ace Photography. I'm Joanne. In this slideshow we're going to talk about the picture quality setting on your camera. There are two ends of the scale. On one end you can take small pictures and lots of pictures will fit on your card. On the other end you can take large pictures and find that not as many pictures will fit on your card and you may need a bigger card to work with. The disadvantage of using the small pictures is that they can only be used to be viewed on the computer or iPad or phone, make slideshows, stuff like that, possibly print small pictures. The bigger pictures can be used to make large prints, or they can be sold if you want to sell your pictures later on. Some choices that you have are RAW, the JPEG fine, JPEG normal, maybe other JPEG settings. You may find that you have TIFF settings. I usually use the RAW setting, and that's because if I make a slight mistake in my exposure or something else, there's more scope to be able to fix it. The JPEG is a great setting to use, especially the JPEG fine. You can get nice large prints from it, and you can still make some of the corrections that you need to make. There's not quite as much range in corrections in the JPEG as there is in the RAW, but you'll probably find that you can make all the corrections that you need to make. I don't use the middle JPEG setting at all. I may use the small JPEG setting if I'm taking pictures that I know I only want to look at on my computer and I will not want to print at all. Things like if I have a piece of paper that I want to throw out but I want to keep the information somewhere on the computer, I will use the very smallest setting for that. Let's put it in other words. If you want to print any of your pictures, give them away or sell them in the future, use the best quality setting that you can. If you're only going to use your pictures in slideshows or put them on Facebook or something like that, you can use the smallest JPEG setting. If you want to use the RAW setting, you need to remember that they can only be viewed in the software that you get with your camera or programs like Adobe or programs that are set up to read RAW pictures. When you buy your camera, it will probably come with a card, and that card may be very small. If you want to use very small pictures, it may hold quite a few, but if you're going to take good quality pictures, you may find that your card only holds 3, 4, 15, and then starts to tell you that you're out of space. So the best thing to do when you're buying a new camera is to get a nice big card, possibly a 4 gig or 8 gig. At the moment I use a 16 gig. It's much better to have a big card and take better quality pictures than to have a small card and find that your pictures can't be used in the future. The other disadvantage of taking big pictures is that you will need more hard drive space on your computer. I can change the picture quality setting on my camera in two places. There's a knob on the top, QUAL, that I can press and rotate the dial and it will change the quality. I can also go into the menu and look for the quality settings in there and change them right in the menu. I want you to look at your camera and try to find the best way to change the picture quality settings in your camera, because every camera is different, and just because I can do it one way on mine, it may not be the exact same way in yours, and this is something that you need to learn about your camera. Anyway, that's it for picture quality for now. Happy shooting.